What do you get when you put a group of fanboys in a room with a mic? From video games, comics, and movies to uncensored social commentary, nothing is off limits. With your hosts, Pistol Pete Jr., The Blue Guy, Chuck Ditch, G-Roll, and Player 2. This is The Real Press Start. So sit down, load up, log in, and press start.
Welcome to the Peter and Al podcast. That's right, you motherfuckers. It is time for you to get them headphones in and whip them Peters out. Because it is the Peter and Al podcast with your host, Spencer Pete Jr., Chubb Didge, and the infamous Jeezy Weezy, a.k.a. Boatan. A.k.a. the Ghost of Sparta.
We said we were going to call you something else on the show, and I forget what it was now.
Last week, what did you say? You were a.k.a.
A.k.a. Suck My Ass.
Suck my ass, yeah.
That's a Mark Rebier reference to our concert we went to.
Oh, nice. Michael was saying it was pretty good, huh?
It was
awesome,
great,
yeah.
I want to go see him again.
I would like to go see him. So, I want to talk God of War, but you guys haven't gotten very far into it.
Yeah, you're not good at non-spoilers.
Yeah.
You're a real piece of shit, is what we're saying. Okay. Yeah, but so far, I feel like it feels basically the same as the first game. And they're almost doing the exact same things you are doing in the first game.
Kind of, yeah.
Like a T.
Yeah.
And it's like, why am I doing the exact same thing?
Yeah,
But it doesn't feel as good as I remembered it feeling.
I don't know.
I haven't played the new one. I haven't played the old one, but when I remember the combat, I remember it being more satisfying. This one's not as satisfying to me. And maybe it's just because I haven't got that far into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the enemy, I haven't really experienced that variation in the enemies.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
I feel like, well, cause I did play the old one. I almost finished it before this one came out. And I feel like the combat's a lot similar, but I feel like early on,
I feel like the timing of the dodging the
shield.
weird.
They changed the shield tactics up a lot.
And the dodging they changed a lot. It's
Yeah.
not I
It's
used
not-
to like just doing that little head slip.
Yeah.
If we would just do these little head slips, and he would just dodge a sick ass.
Yeah.
It was just a little head slip, and then
yeah.
you could land like 2 blows.
Yeah. To me too. Was it always X to dodge?
No, I switched it to circle because what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, I switched it too. But like,
what are you doing, you pieces of shit?
That's
It's
what
always been circle.
It's
right?
always been circle. Yeah.
And every game it's circle.
I always kept getting hit, but I kept getting hit when I was like, I would try to dodge it, I would just double tap circle, and like, I was like, fuck. Like,
the throwing feels still good as it did.
Yeah,
to me,
yeah.
but the combat feels a little hollower. It doesn't. The timing doesn't feel as like correct.
Well, right now you're only finding
what's going on screen to me, like it's just weird the way they're like, oh, I'm gonna hit you, and then it's like,
yeah,
and then it's like, what? Like when am I supposed to dodge and parry? I don't fucking.
Yeah,
it's a weird thing.
It does. Yeah, it takes some getting used to again. But I guess I feel like it's fairly similar.
And then Svartalheim looks just like Midgard, and it's like I see some areas where it's like it looks like you gotta the water level's gonna drain like lower too.
Oh yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, no.
You're like, dude, you guys are doing the same thing, but it's not as good.
No, I mean I'm enjoying what I've seen. There's
and I thought shit was gonna pop off when that fucking alarm was going off.
When you first get
something
Svartalheim,
crazy's gonna happen.
Yeah,
right
and
now
just
as I'm
everyone
pulling into this dock, and then just everybody.
It was just hitting.
And you're like, oh, okay. I thought there was like a dragon gonna fly out of the fucking sky or something.
Yeah, that was behind me. Well, that's what I'm telling you. I feel like this one,
That first scene was great though with Odin.
With Odin,
that was fucking awesome.
No, it was. But I feel like Odin to me, he reminded me of like a mafia
guy.
boss.
He's like that actor, right?
Yeah,
that one guy.
Yeah,
from is he in Parent Trap?
I don't know. I forget.
Is that the guy from Parent Trap?
Let me see.
You know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. No, I don't think he's in Parent Trap.
What, the butler?
Nah.
What guy in Parent Trap?
The dad.
Dennis Quaid?
Is Dennis Quaid the dad in Parent Trap?
It's a Quaid, I think.
Randy Quaid. No, that's not Randy Quaid.
Jim Carter is the voice of
Let me
Odin.
see what it's not.
That's not.
Nah, it's not the
That's
guy.
not the same guy.
Nah, but you know who I'm thinking about, right?
I think
What was
so.
He was in Downton Abbey. He's in Little Vampire.
But who was the guy
Little Vampire 3D.
that I'm thinking of? With no information.
Go into my head. Tell me who I'm thinking about, and then come back out and tell me who it is.
He looks like Odin.
Oh, here. You know what? Because Player 2 sent me a fucking picture of the guy, like, because he was thinking it's the same fucking guy. I think.
He's got like, yeah. He's like little. He's got a hook nose. He always plays like a. Nah.
No?
Who is that? Nah.
No?
No.
No.
Steve Buscemi?
No.
This is, I think, like, especially in this one.
Yeah, that does, but no, that's not the guy. Oh, maybe it is. Go to other images of him. Maybe that,
Oh,
that's
Richard-
that's
Richard
him older.
Schiff?
Go to other. Just go to images.
Well, that was
Oh.
that was a screenshot.
Yeah, maybe that is the guy. Yeah, I think that might be him. He just looks a lot older than I remember him.
Let me see. He's been in.
Because he is old. He's fucking old now.
Oh, he's in Jurassic World.
Pull it up.
I'm pulling it over here.
Images.
Oh, images. You wanna
There's
see?
images of Richard Schiff, dog.
I just pulled up his nose.
No dog, yeah. No dog is googling.
Is that another?
Yeah, that's who I thought it was. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the guy.
That's who he looks like.
Yeah,
That's exactly who he looks like.
yeah.
But the way he
What was
talks,
he? What else? Let's see what movies he's in.
the way he talks, it's like
It's like him.
yeah,
Because that guy played like a mafia boss in something.
yeah. I think he did. He did, didn't he? He's in Man of Steel. He's in Ballers.
That's what it
Johnny
was. In
English.
Ballers.
7.
He played a. Maybe I've seen him in Ballers.
Dr. Doolittle. He's been in a
Is
shit ton of
Ballers
movies.
still going? That show was pretty good.
That show was pretty good.
I
No,
feel like
don't
that's
think
the
it
best work. Huh? I feel like that's the best work Rock has actually done as an actor.
I
that
agree.
show.
It's pretty good. But like the whole thing with him, like the way he's walking around, and he's like, and even this mess with my ex, I'll take care of it for you. Like he's like,
Yeah.
and I feel like also the way he talks, like Kratos is very like yeah, and like Odin was like you could see like Odin in modern times. It's just like yeah, like you know, like hey, I want peace. I don't want to fuck with you. You don't want to fuck with me. Let's just keep it like that. That's
Like how
basically
they
what
made Boulder like Conor McGregor,
yeah.
and they made this guy a mafia boss.
Yeah. And then fucking Thor. Yeah, as soon as I heard his voice, I was like, is that Opie? From Sons of
I
Anarchy.
think I remember them announcing that.
I think they did, yeah. Yeah.
Good choice.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah. And that, I like
But he
that.
didn't say much,
Yeah.
and I didn't really care for his lines when you were fighting him. Just like, you're not trying. And he just kept saying it like
That was frustrating me because I was like, I am trying.
Trying so
so
hard.
hard.
You're beating my
Trying
ass,
so
dude.
hard right now to beat you.
Are you guys playing on regular or like
Regular.
God of War?
Yeah, I'm playing on regular right now.
I was thinking of playing Give Me God of War.
I was gonna play on what's the one underneath God of War?
But it's really pretty hard.
Is it Give Me a Challenge?
I think it's Give Me a Challenge, yeah. Because it's Give Me Story, Give Me Balance.
No, you're not. Fucking lying. You didn't even beat Seafood, dog.
No, I'm playing on Balance.
Yeah,
I didn't.
I'm playing on the middle tier, whatever it's like.
Yeah.
Just whatever. It's the regular.
But I feel like when I was talking about being more comedic, I felt like even Odin and Thor, I felt like they were cracking more jokes. But there's points like where even Kratos is like
They're cussing a lot.
they're
like,
cussing a lot.
You fuckhead.
Brock. Like,
Yeah.
You fuckface.
And
Brock
that's like
always
the
cuss,
punchline.
though, yeah.
It's just them saying, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. Damn,
Did they not cuss a lot in the first one?
Brock did,
Not
but
that much.
not as much as this one. But there was a point. There's one point with Sindri when you're like,
Or even Thor was cussing a lot.
yeah, Thor was cussing a lot too. But there's a point with Sindri when you're buying armor.
I like
And-
that part where Kratos was like, "Even in death, you took what's his name last, or what was his name? The son, one of the sons, the one that Atreus killed."
Oh fuck, I can't remember his name. I don't think he said his name. He just said even in death you took them last.
No, yeah, because he was like saying like this shit you did to him, or he was like talking about what Kratos did to his kid,
Oh yeah.
and then he mentioned that.
Oh
one
yeah,
last.
you're right. I can't remember his name though. But no, there's a point with Sindri where like you're buying armor from him, and he's like, "What happened to the armor we gave you?" And Chris goes, "I used it."
I know.
And he goes, "Well, try not to use this one." So he goes, "I will not." Like,
Yeah, there's like
like Kratos is like joking back with them now. Like
they've been training all this time, but you're weaker for some reason.
yeah,
The fuck.
Yeah, you just happen to throw away all your most powerful weapons.
yeah. And there was another moment with Sindri. Oh, when did the Bifrost break for you guys yet, or did Sindri take the Bifrost from you guys?
Yeah, and he's like, I use it
I
for
use
light.
it. Yeah. He goes, "Yeah, you don't need this anymore." And he goes, "Well, I use it for light." Like the way he says it, it's just like.
So we'll figure that out. Yeah.
But there's a bunch of little moments like that where it's just like it just makes me laugh the way Kratos reacts to certain things. I do like.
I was watching this thing where it's like on YouTube it was like Kratos timeline explained.
Uh-huh.
I miss the old Kratos, dude. That fool just didn't give a fuck.
He didn't
about
give.
nothing.
Well, see, and that's
He's just like, if you're in my way, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Even if you're not in my way and you have something I need, I'm gonna kill you.
yeah,
And I don't need to talk to you.
yeah.
I'm just gonna do. I just got a mission, and
Well, that's what this one is
like
kind
you were
of
just
emphasizing.
encounter shit, and you're just like, oh, I just gotta kill it.
Yeah, basically. In
Like
the first
this one, he's like,
yeah.
no, don't kill things.
Yeah.
Atreus is like, man, let's just kill it.
Let's kill everything. Yeah.
But what if we kill it?
Well, I mean, that's one of the things I've noticed that they're kind of emphasizing on is that he's not the same Kratos from the
Yeah.
other games. He's aged. He's more wiser.
Well, he learned
Yeah.
that he can't kill
You can't just kill everything that's in your path.
Maybe he just doesn't have a mission.
That too. That's what it seems like too. Like
Like
Yeah.
he
'Cause
doesn't have anything to fight for.
because he's just
trying-
following Atreus around now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Atreus.
kind of is.
Yeah.
Just protecting Atreus at this point.
Yeah.
Making
And
sure this kid doesn't fucking do something stupid.
Yeah, and the thing is too is they don't. Well, I guess they kind of do say it later on, but it's like he also just wants. Like he just wants to be around his son.
Yeah.
That's it. Like his son wants to go do these things, so he's like, I just want to be around my son, so I'm gonna go, and like he wants to do this fucking go find Tyr thing, so let's go fucking find Tyr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? There was something else. Have you guys found any poems yet?
I found like 2 or 3.
But I found like 1 billion poems already.
So all the poems are
my God,
PlayStation
he's-
games.
He's found all the poems in Svartalfheim, all right? Don't fuck with him.
So all the
He's
poems,
forklift certified.
all the poems are
fucking groups now on Facebook.
all the poems are describing other PlayStation games. So like the first poem you find is the one with what's her name, the dreadlocks.
I didn't read it. I haven't read any of them.
No, if you read them, it's like she's fighting.
This
It's
one's
like
name is Cavassier.
yeah, yeah.
It's Cavassier or something like that.
Yeah,
But I'm like,
Cavassier
it's Cavassier. Stop beating around the bush and call the man by his proper name, Cavassier.
Yeah, the first poem you find there is describing Horizon,
Mm.
and the second game is it's like the
Did you ever finish that one?
No.
the second
It
one.
was whack.
Yeah, I guess.
get whack
that's
again?
That's the only reason.
Did it get whack again?
No, I
Or
think
is it
I was
just
just...
those other things?
I was
that
just,
you
yeah, I
like?
think I just rather played the other things at the time. Like I was just really into Destiny. Up until like 3 weeks ago before Call of Duty
Before
came
Call
out.
of Duty came out.
So it's just like no time to play it.
That's funny.
Destiny's like a sleeper behemoth.
Yeah, yeah. When it came,
Like, they don't get
when
as
the
much
first one
clout.
came out, the
Yeah.
first one,
Everyone's talking about
Yeah.
Fortnite and Modern Warfare.
That's
but
been like
like,
2 years of my life. on that
Destiny's
shit.
been steadily
yeah.
doing the damn thing, and not without as much effort as the others.
As the others. Well, I think because Destiny originally, when it was just campaign, it took such a hit. Because remember how
Like I feel like Fortnite 2 is only huge too because they got all these licensing to all these good
Yeah.
characters and they could put them in the game.
but Destiny had the drama with Peter Dinklage. Remember he did the whole.
Peter Dinklage.
I think you guys need to start doing
What's
that.
up with
every
your boy
episode.
Peter Dinklage, dude? What's he doing? I kept seeing him on billboards for some stupid movie, he's playing some Spanish character. He's like a
I
Spanish.
think yeah.
Oh,
I
he's
think
doing
it's like a Hulu movie or something.
No, he's doing a Cyrano de Bergerac.
French.
it's basically so.
French,
No, I think it is Spanish.
Spanish. Yeah, like I'm like, what is this fucking
So basically,
little white midget taking up?
what the story is.
Taking up a Spanish midget's role.
See,
You see, Dinklage is actually pronounced Dinklage.
Dinklage.
So he's very Spanish.
Steve Martin did a comedy version of the whole story too, where it's basically this guy is like he thinks he's hideous.
It's a real guy.
No, I don't know.
It's a.
I don't know.
Shakespeare.
Like the Shakespeare era story.
Yeah.
This guy thinks he's ugly,
Renaissance
so he
story.
hires a guy that's like handsome, and like he writes poetry and says, "Hey, go tell this poem to this chick," and she she falls in love with him because he's telling he's reading this other guy's words, but the other guy's really in love with her, but he thinks he's too hideous to go talk to her, and they become friends, but she's in love with this dude because he's saying all this romantic shit, kind of thing.
I'm too hideous.
Isn't that just the Beast of Notre Dame or whatever?
Hunchback of Notre Dame.
There you go. Yeah.
No, that I don't know that story very well, other than the Disney one.
No, he's
That's what I'm talking
on
about.
this one. He's got a hunt. No, this one. He's a midget.
This one is a midget.
Oh.
Yeah. In the
On that other
And
one,
ugly.
he's got a hunchback.
in the Steve Martin one, he had a
And
giant nose. Like his nose was like out to here.
Big difference.
I want to say it was called Roxanne. But anyway, I got stories.
So what do you? So you're loving God of War
I am.
better than the first Ragnarok.
I like Ragnar. So well,
better
no,
than
you know
the
what?
first
Okay,
of
I
the
mean,
new era.
because there's things that I don't want to spoil anything, but there's certain things there's a character that just got introduced, and I'm like,
Because of that little black chick. I'm just kidding.
yeah. Well, they got black characters in it, and I'm like, what the fuck? No, okay.
There's black gods.
There's no black Vikings. There's no black people during Ragnarok. Black people actually bring out.
Even in the first God of War, I think maybe Poseidon was kind of dark,
Yeah,
but he could have just been dark.
dark
He
skin.
could have
Yeah,
been a
'cause
dark
he's on the
skinned white
beach.
dude.
Yeah.
Who knows what sea he's from? Yeah. God of the seas.
Yeah, it could have just been him. Yeah, it could have been he had dreadlocks from just being out in the
Being
fucking
in the
ocean,
ocean,
all
yeah.
the time. You know.
But no, there's a character that gets introduced later on, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why? Like, I feel like this character just got introduced because they needed something cute to have introduced. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, and like you get challenges from that character, but it's like they're just like the basic, the basic challenges is like throw your axe 50 times, and then you get bronze. And
Yeah, so far I'm not buying the hype yet of what they're saying. That's like this is groundbreaking.
I mean, it
This
does.
is a
It looks.
masterpiece.
It looks gorgeous.
Bro,
I feel like.
you're comparing this to Last of Us 2 and Ghost of Tsushima so far,
I feel like the story
and
has more
especially for
emotion
being
in
a
this one.
sequel. Really, in this one?
I feel like, yeah.
Than the first one?
The first one had great
What are
emotion.
you crying about? I cried at the end of the first one.
I mean,
Have you cried in this one yet?
Yeah, but you're not at the end of this one yet.
Yeah, but neither is he.
neither am I.
So, like, what is he talking about?
No, I mean, 'cause it's
I'm
kind of-
sure maybe, like, eventually they might build to that.
I'm still early on the story, but again, it's still Kratos dealing with the loss of his wife and his son getting older and wanting to do his own thing, and Kratos dealing with a loss of a different type now, because like he knows his son's gonna leave. His son, like at one point, they're in the
Alright,
when you're in a boat, and he says something about like,
In a boat.
and he was like, "Oh, I would like to travel," and he was like, "Oh, you would like to travel the world?" He was like, "Yeah, one day," and Kratos just is like, "Oh." It's like all like, oh, okay, so fine, just leave me. It's like it's very like, it's just like again.
Well,
dealing
yeah,
with
in
loss
the
of a different
opening, I don't know why he feels just to have to stay at that cabin.
type. Yeah,
Because they had that stafe, but, like,
yeah,
protective stab or whatever.
yeah.
But, like, they broke it easily, so there's no reason to stay there, to feel glued to that place.
The bear. What do you guys
Other
think
than
about
the wife,
about the bear fight?
I was like, why the fuck is this bear so strong?
Yeah, that was the same thing.
And then, like, after I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. But that fight, too, I was like, it feels like a hollow version of the old game. Like, the way, like...
There's
they're
something lighter
react-
about it. Like, it doesn't...
It does feel different.
It doesn't, like, when the hits land, they don't feel like they're, like, the collision detection isn't... It doesn't feel like you're hitting something, you know? Like,
Yeah.
it feels like more hologrammy. Kind of how, like, that... Like, how I say that Call of Duty is when you play storyline.
Yeah,
Like, it doesn't feel the same
Yeah,
as
there's
with
that-
the way the
that
bodies
solid
drop,
thud, yeah.
the way they react to the blows, the way it feels.
I feel like some of the, I feel like some of the enemies too, like the Grimm specifically, I feel like sometimes like these guys are way too like. Why do I have to hit this guy so many fucking times? It's supposed to be a low level fucking enemy.
Grims are the tree guys.
Yeah, the monkey
those
and
little
lizard things.
fucking lizard things
those
that
things,
are
yeah.
like, why am I fighting these little ass lizards, dude? I'm fucking Kratos, the God of War, and I'm
those things
fighting
are
these
fucking everywhere.
Stupid ass lizards.
Those things are in every
They're
fucking realm.
annoying.
Like, yeah, I hate them. And then eventually, what they do, they start rolling at you and exploding, and it's
They
like
crawl on you,
yeah,
crawl on you, and like,
yeah, those things are fucking annoying. And
they're
then when
they're not even fun to kill or fight.
Yeah.
They're just annoying.
and then when the
I
nightmare,
like getting the blades and grabbing them.
yeah, I like doing that too.
Yeah, L1 and it grabs them and he
grabs them and
just
yeah,
squeezes
I
them.
haven't tried that.
Yeah.
It's cool.
or he flings them away. Yeah, but I feel like because of Grim too, they're such low level enemies, but they take forever to fucking kill.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I like the fact that they change it up, like they'll jump on the walls and spit at you or do things like that. But at the same time, it's like these guys are supposed to be low level, like they're everywhere. They're chimps. Like why are they so hard to fucking kill?
Well, that's how the first God of War was. Everything was hard to kill in the
I
beginning,
guess,
and then
yeah.
like you
Yeah.
just get stronger and stronger.
Yeah. And then what else? There was something else.
But yeah, I don't like how they're like you're doing the same tasks. Like
Yeah,
the lore thing.
That's just. I mean, it's gonna change up. It's gonna change up. The next area after Svartalheim is pretty. I don't want to say it's fun because I mean it is, but it's like it's different because like it's underground and it's different.
All right, shut up.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna shut up now. I don't want. Well, that's my thing. Is like I don't
It's
want.
underground.
Oh, it's hell.
That's not hell. It's
You're
not
dealing
hell.
with the night elves.
No, it's not fucking hell.
You're dealing with the elves. I mean, well, they're not elves, but you know they're of the darker complexion.
Yeah, see, that's the thing is because you guys haven't gotten. I mean, I'm not that much further. But well, the other thing too. Well, shit. Never mind. I won't bring that up.
Yeah,
Never mind.
just next
Yeah.
topic.
Well, next topic.
I don't even like. Is he telling the same stories?
No.
Because it
Well,
feels like he is Mimir. Because
Well-
like remind us of his stories because homeboy
Well-
don't remember Kratos. Kratos don't remember him.
but no. In that point, Kratos goes. He says, "I do."
Yeah.
And then Mimir starts telling the stories anyway.
Yeah. So are they telling the same story?
No, he basically just tells them all right there, and then that's like he tells other shit.
Does he?
More mainly, he's asking. Actually, Kratos talks more in this one because Mimir is asking Kratos like, "Oh, tell me about this, tell me about that," and then our Kratos is like, "Oh, why aren't we doing this?" Or like it's a lot more Kratos and less Mimir. Mimir's like starting the conversation, but it moves on to other things. Let's see. Let me pull up
I don't know.
the Instagram story. I mean, to me, it gets better. I'm not sure how you guys feel about it. I mean, I'm enjoying it. I haven't been able to stop playing it. So
Yeah, I want to play it. It's fun. I'm enjoying it, but still, just not as good as the last one to me so far.
yeah,
And it's kind of annoying because, like,
You love the first one so much.
yeah. John Cena has confirmed season 2
and then
Peacemaker.
you're expecting it to be better because it's on the PS5
Yeah.
now. Like,
Well,
it
I mean,
should be better.
It looks
You know?
Yeah.
fucking amazing.
It does look better.
It looks amazing. And then there's little things like I don't know, like when you're with the dog sled, if you notice the jingle of the sled is in the controller.
Yeah, but-
And then like you get when you're rowing the boat, you get the feedback on the
Yeah,
controller.
but that's all like.
It's all cosmetic
That's all
shit.
bells and whistles.
Yeah, it's all bells and whistles, cosmetic
The
shit.
core needs to be the way the game feels.
I think once you get out of Svartalheim, you'll like it better.
Maybe.
We'll see. Yet to be seen.
'Cause this is still that-
I'm not gonna give it a review or anything. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, it's still too early for me
not-
to review
It
as
feels
well.
like a hollow version of the first.
But you guys are still in the tutorial opening, basically. Like it's not really.
Yeah, maybe it's for the noobs.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dog. It feels like just like I had a little like adjustment beard, and then now it just feels like I'm just doing like what I did in the first one.
Yeah,
Like, let's go here.
you're still in the recap.
And
They're
then let's go
introducing
here,
the new
and
shit,
then
and they're recapping the
Bloop,
old
bloop,
shit.
bloop. Let me get this fucking Nordic chest or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
And hit these runes. Bing.
And like
Whatever,
even with
you
me,
know,
like also as far as have
Same
you guys
shit.
seen those things that are like they're shooting oil out of the like they're like little
Yeah, we
ports
did.
and
What?
they're like
Oh
shooting,
yeah, I saw they're shooting like air.
yeah. Like I still haven't figured out. Like I haven't gotten
Yeah,
that.
like throw an axe at it. And
Like, we don't have
Atreus
what-
is
yeah.
like, yeah, we don't have the technology.
So there's like 4 things I've run into now that like you don't have the technology for.
Yeah, but
And I'm
so
like,
that's
fuck.
not gonna make me think the game's better, just because this is areas.
Well, no, yeah.
Not accessible.
No,
previously.
but I'm saying is like there's still so much to fucking do. Like you're just barely like the tip of the iceberg.
Why do you defend these people?
I'm not defending nobody. I'm just saying, like, shut up and give it a chance.
You know, I'm the biggest God of War fan.
I know you are.
No, but you know, I've like been a diehard, and this one doesn't feel as good so far. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see as it goes.
I feel like too
I want to be honest.
Yeah, I feel like the hype for this one has been so big too. Like
I feel like there wasn't much hype
for this one.
No, well, because they didn't have the PS experience. We
That's
went
true.
to the PS experience for that last one that was coming out. And you guys took the picture in the boat.
In the boat, yeah.
That shit, like that was badass.
Yeah, but there's no gameplay.
Yeah, I know.
Or anything.
Yeah.
It was just that.
Yeah, it was just that. But I remember because you remember
But it still was like added to the hype of the game.
Yeah,
Like,
but no, do you remember when
now
the last one came out? You were like, I don't know if I'm even get this one. Like,
It seemed ridiculous.
Yeah, you were like, I'm already done with God of War, and like you were like,
But it was done so well.
it was
But
done.
this one feels like they're trying to do the same thing, but it's not done by the same people.
They're doing
so it
22 Jump
doesn't
Street.
feel-
22.
It doesn't feel the same.
This is God of War 22 Jump Street. It's the same shit, just different.
It's like when they remade the Dark Souls. They were like, people were very adamant about like, dude, keep the same fucking physics and the exact game the way it works.
Yeah.
Just make it look nice.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, just make it look better.
But like this, they changed shit, and it's like, dude, but they didn't make it better.
Yeah.
You know. It doesn't feel as good or as satisfying.
There's a Horizon MMO in the works right now. I don't
How
know.
would that work?
I don't know. I feel like maybe group hunts because you're not playing as
Group hunts.
Aloy, so you'd like.
Yeah, I understand that, but like, I'm trying to think of the roles.
You'd be like tribes, and then you'd probably like you'd have because Aloy basically like
You
does
have to
all
like.
she performs all the roles. She's a healer. She's a tank. She's
You have to like chase fucking one of the dinosaur things into a valley where there's an ant.
But like I mean you can someone would be you can have a ranged character who would have the bow. You'd have a melee character with the staff. You'd have.
Are you fighting other tribes?
I don't know. It doesn't. There's no information on it other than it's in the works.
And they're controlling. You're using the fucking robots as stuff. I'm not interested.
I mean, to me, Horizon
We weren't even interested in the last game.
I didn't.
So now we're
I
like-
did finish the first one. I did finish the first one begrudgingly because this is when the second one was coming out. I was like, I got to play the first one. And I got to finish it. So I was like, all
Were you
right.
satisfied when you beat it?
It was good, yeah.
Yeah.
But to me, it was like I don't know. To me,
It was
wasn't-
another blame the black man.
Yeah. No, it was more like it
Blame
was
a black man for all your problems.
Yeah, I mean, no, but
No, I'm kidding.
I mean, the first one it was better than I thought, but it was still not like it
I
wasn't
liked it. I don't know. Yeah.
it wasn't the masterpiece people called it. Though.
No, I liked it. I thought it was really good.
I mean,
I was a critic when it was coming out. I was like, this looks stupid.
I feel like it's a good representation
This
for a
look-
good game, but it's not
This
really.
looks stupid. This premise is stupid and weird. But as you played through it, I was like, well, it's fun. It's cool to look at.
I feel like it's too repetitive.
And it's sad. No, to me it wasn't, because the enemies were so different that each one required a different tactic to deal with it. Like different kind of weapon
Yeah.
would work on it. You would have to do different tactics for different type of things. And that's what I liked. But yeah, the storyline was.
Yeah, but once you fought all the types of enemies, it was just kind of like, all right, well, like this area is going to be all these guys, and then this area is going to be all these guys, and it's just like,
by then it's like the game's almost over.
yeah, I guess.
They almost did it like Last of Us, like the first Last of Us, where you're like learning and everything's scary to you, and then by the time, like when you're approaching the end of the game, you're like, no, how to
Oh, yeah,
fucking deal with
you just-
everything.
yeah.
And they send you through this fucking tunnel with all these dudes in it. You're just fucking blowing everybody up.
Yeah, good point. I mean, yeah, I guess we look at it that way. But the second one, like, I played it, and it just it just didn't hold my attention at all. Like, I had no, like, I feel like I wasn't invested.
That
in any
jump
of it.
really bothered me. I just couldn't get over that. The way she jumped like that.
Wait, what?
Remember he was
that
complaining
Aloy
about-
jump.
Oh,
The way
yeah.
she just like
The animation was
it
just
just looked like she was getting lifted
Coming out of the water.
yeah, like she
It
didn't.
looked like
jump,
she was getting lifted by the like
She
on,
just
on
picked her knees up and then she went up.
You know those
Yeah.
little things like on Mario, those elevators.
Yeah.
Like as if one came underneath her as she was jumping.
Yeah, and like she just lifted her knees and then went up. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't
Yeah.
that she didn't jump. Like she just went, whoop.
Yeah, it was super. I don't know why it bothered me so much.
To me, I feel like I'm
She
not
would jump
invested
like
in
7
characters.
feet in the air, but just like
Yeah,
you know,
it's like she's gonna do a jump squat or something. Like that's what it was. Like it was.
yeah, she wouldn't actually.
There was
jump.
no-
It was
yeah.
just like
Like she didn't
it's
load up. Yeah.
it looks so weird. I don't know why it bothered me.
Yeah, but yeah, to me I like even the first game. I felt like I wasn't invested in any of the characters. I didn't connect to anything in it. Like it just wasn't for me.
I liked it. I liked the first one a lot, especially because I didn't think I was gonna like it.
Yeah. Oh, the one of
Should we
the.
take a little breaky poos?
Oh shit! Yeah, we're at 30 minutes. Okay, let's take a quick break and then we'll come back after a word from our sponsors. What's going on, peoples? Pistol Pete Jr. here. Just to remind you one more time to check out Ray's Energy Drinks by Rep Sports. Ray's Energy Drinks. Amazing flavors. Zero sugar, zero dyes, zero crash. None of the junk, none of the bullshit that's in these other energy drinks. They're amazing. I guarantee you're going to love them. Use coupon code TRPS for checkout. Get 15% off your order. Check out repsports.com. REPPSPORTS.com. Again, use coupon code TRPS for 15% off your order and to let them know that we sent you.
And we're back to the Peter and Out podcast.
Welcome back.
So I don't know if you guys heard what we were talking about God of War earlier. I was trying to bring the story up.
Izzy got K.
Oh, Izzy got knocked the fuck out. Yeah.
That was badass.
So, John Cena
Oh yeah,
posted this on Instagram, confirming
that's what's up.
Peacemaker 2.
We all saw it coming.
We saw it coming, yeah.
It deserved it.
It's officially happening.
It was great.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that shit. I can't wait for it.
John Cena should be the new Superman. They're bringing back Homeboy.
Yeah. That's why he's not going to be in The Witcher.
They bring back Logan. I'm just kidding.
You saw he's not going to be Witcher?
That's why- oh, yeah,
with
yeah.
his little short arms. Why is he? He's got like short arms, right?
Who?
Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill.
Yeah, he does kind
Why's
of.
he got short arms? Like they better go like up to here. Have you noticed that?
Like Michael Chandler?
You're like this. Look at, see your arms go past your hips.
Yeah, yeah.
His are barely like here.
That's why he
waist.
makes
Could barely like jack off.
That's why he makes a good Superman because it always looks like he's like puffing
Yeah.
his chest out.
Yeah,
But
and
he's
he
got
can't,
a really
and he can't
short
jack
arms.
off because he's pure.
He's got little arms.
Who's Liam Hemsworth is replacing him,
Yeah,
Yeah.
in the Witcher.
not Chris Hemsworth.
No, not Chris. I feel like he would make a better Witcher. He would just be so big though.
Chris Hemsworth?
Yeah.
He could be like, he'll be like Rick Vesemir.
Yeah. No, what's that one? There's one in the game that's fucking all huge. He has a scar. No, he's not the one with the scarred face.
I don't know Witcher like that. No.
Damn it! There's one in the game that he's like.
That fucking last season was so garbage, dude.
Yeah. I didn't even finish
It
watching
was slow.
It was
I
bad.
didn't want to finish it.
Yeah,
It was bad. It's not worth it.
I only got to like
It's not
episode.
satisfying.
How many episodes were there? 8 or 10?
I don't know. I don't
I
remember.
don't remember either.
The
Just
first
I
one was
know.
good.
I know. I watched like 2 episodes last. So whatever.
Two
whatever
man.
day.
You didn't finish it? I
Yeah.
finished it just to get through it. Like
Yeah.
I was watching it. Like once I started hating it, I just was like, while I was doing
You hate watching?
chores. While I was doing chores, I would watch it.
It didn't pick up till the end, and then it's just over.
It wasn't. But there was like it wasn't satisfying.
Yeah.
You're like, you just killed that thing that wasn't even that cool. That witch or whatever. She was just some fucking witch.
It's just some fucking witch.
Yeah, just some fucking witch in some dimension.
That's the name of the episode. Just some fucking witch.
Yeah, like she was just out of nowhere. It didn't have anything to do with the main storyline
Yeah.
whatsoever. And then you find out that dude, that other dude's actually this bitch's father, and not that. It's stupid.
Yeah. It's yeah. It wasn't entertaining at all.
And then that dude turns out her dad is actually a bad guy, and you're like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
So when's the next
That's
season
not even
coming
that.
out?
And then you're supposed to take that like as if it's some cool twist, but it's not. You're just like, okay, you guys just basically withheld that. It was kind of like that death of that Chinese lady in that, that in that hotel. The Asian lady that died and she drowned
in the water tower.
Yeah. It was like the one they did on Netflix where they did like a fucking 4-episode thing on it. And they're like, and then at the end, the Mexican dude was like, yeah, she was just in there, like she just climbed in there and drowned. I found her in there, and I was like, oh, and I called the cops, and that's basically the whole story. And they just basically withheld that information throughout, until the end. You're like, you guys could have wrap this up. Like, everybody knew the situation basically from day one.
Yeah.
There was no mystery. They were like, how did she climb in there and then close the lid on herself when it's like so high away? And then the guy was like, yeah, I went up there and I saw her and I was like, oh shit, and I closed the thing. It was like the fucking.
Well, no, because I remember
guy.
Initially what they would say was like, oh, the lid was so heavy, there's no way she could lift it. And it was like, it's got the hydraulic hinges, so it just comes up. Like you lift it, and it goes.
It was just some like Mexican dude, maintenance, the head of the maintenance, whatever. He's she was just,
People said the water tasted funny. I went to go check.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
I was like, oh, pinche chinita.
Oh shit. So Jason.
That's basically how
the Witcher.
The Witcher was.
Yeah. Like, oh shit. He's a bad guy.
But you're like, still, that's not that cool of a twist.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh.
Oh, okay. Well, now he's a bad guy. Last week we talked about The Witcher and Jason Momoa in Blood Origin.
Momoa.
And it turns out that
Blood Origin?
Blood Origin.
What's that?
It's going to be a prequel to
Blood
the
Origin?
Blood Orgy. Yes.
What is that? It's a prequel to Blood and Cum?
It's a prequel to The Witcher, the series.
Blood and Cum?
Blood and Cum. Yes. And but
Jason Momoa? They're doing a prequel to The Witcher with Jason Momoa?
He's
gonna have white hair?
That was rumored. And,
Isn't it Michelle Yeoh?
Yeah. And so they're saying that Jason Momoa is not going to be doing it. He's going to be working on something else.
The Asian lady from
Everything, Everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere all at once, yeah.
She's good.
Yeah, she's badass. So yeah, Jason Momoa is not going to be in it. But with this new DC turnaround and this and that and everything...
He might be down.
No. It has nothing to do with The Witcher now. So Jason Momoa is going away from The Witcher, and there are rumors that have been basically confirmed by him, and they're not saying it, but like it's him and I forget the other guy's name. It's not James Gunn. It's one of the other heads of DC. So they're going to be making a Lobo.
He's going to be a co-producer like
The Rock.
James Gunn
going to be
Rock,
Lobo. That's cool.
He's going to play Lobo in DC. Well, so during an interview, they're like, "Oh, we talked to so and so, and he's talking about making Lobo a character in the DCEU," and he was like, "Well, he tweeted it, and he basically confirmed that Lobo is going to be in the DCEU, and everyone knows that out of all the comic books that I collect, what comic series I have every comic of, and it's like I didn't
Bro,
know
you
that.
Clearly modeled his whole look after Lobo.
Yeah, right." And so, like, he's like, I mean, I can't say anything, but, it's already been tweeted out there, so it's out there. And so he's like, he's not saying he's playing Lobo, but he's basically saying it's out there that he's playing Lobo.
Yeah.
Which I think that's...
Are they going to do a Lobo movie by itself, or...
Is it going to be a show?
I don't know. They haven't said what it's going to be. I would like to see a Lobo movie. He's just basically a fucking space biker bounty
It's going to be on Amazon.
Yeah. And he's the Deadpool of the DC universe. He breaks the fourth wall. He's not funny. He's not comedic. He is, but he's not. He's kind of
like Jackie Estacado, right?
Yeah, kind of. I was like, it took me a second. I was like, who's that guy? Yeah, but no, he's kind of like from The Darkness.
I don't know.
The Darkness.
He's kind of like a.
They should remake that game.
They should. He's kind of like the Watcher as well.
The Watcher?
Yeah, because he tells a lot of stories. Like, so a lot of times he'll especially in some of the like DC games or like the animated stuff, like he'll just narrate, and it's like him on his bike and it's like, hey, well, let me tell you about this time that fucking Batman did this shit, and then like he starts telling the stories like, yeah, like I was cruising through and Batman, he was fighting this fucking guy. And then I just decided to watch, and then then like the story goes on from there. And so like he does a lot of that stuff too, which is weird. But
Okay.
I think I can see. I mean, Jason Momoa is going to be a better Lobo than he is a fucking Aquaman.
He's terrible at everything he does, other than fucking what's the guy from Game of Thrones? Khal Drogo.
Khal Drogo.
Khal Drogo.
He's so bad. I don't know. I haven't seen any of his other shit. He's got like that show on Amazon that nobody watches.
Oh,
that's kind of like a spin-off or that's like fucking Bird Box or whatever, where you can't speak though or some shit.
really? What?
That's quiet.
Well, no, it's something you can't, dude. You can't smell.
No, Bird Box you couldn't look at.
What's another sense? They did sight. They did speech.
It's not like Bird Box.
Don't smell.
I think it has to do with sight.
Don't smell a thing.
The bad guys are here. The monsters are here.
Coming
Don't
this
smell them.
summer. Don't smell a thing.
I think it has to do
July
with like Bird Box
15th.
where you can't see shit.
Oh my
You can't
God!
look.
What's that smell?
If it scent registers in your brain, you die immediately.
Wait. Can you not smell it, or can the monster smell you? That's the thing.
No, if you
Don't smell like shit.
If you're
you
smelling
smell
something,
anything-
then the monster could sense you
Because you
Yes.
smelled
because
it.
you're smelling.
So you just
stuff.
Because you're smelling its scents.
the whole movie people talk like this.
That's what I always feel like the Quiet Place or whatever. Like we could just figure out an easy way to beat these guys. You just put a fucking clothespin on your nose to beat the smell
Beat the
demons.
smell demons.
Or like the end of Quiet Place, they just did a feedback sound and then like blew that. Like nobody figured this out before. It's been years. We've lost society, and nobody's figured out to do a feedback loop on these guys that'll blow their head off. And this little girl had to figure it out. The fuck?
And you figure like there's like with the police bullhorns, there's gonna be feedback somewhere at some point. It would, you know.
How did nobody figure this out? They're literally their only sense is fucking hearing it. Nobody fucking figured to do like some crazy sound weapon. They already have. They have sound.
Yeah,
weapons.
they have sound weapons. It was like what was that movie with Mel Gibson and the aliens?
And they drink water and they die from drinking water. So
Yeah.
or it rains, and then they're like, "Oh, the apocalypse is over. We had a rainy day."
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, well, it was a little girl that figured it out. Remember, she spilled the
It's
water,
like
and the
World of the
aliens,
World.
was like, "Oh shit, water."
So stupid. Yeah, that was M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah.
He really fell off.
He
really
did.
fell off hard.
'Cause after The Sixth Sense.
Sixth Sense, he just had nothing. They were just like, dude, you got fucking mind-blowing
Twists,
ideas.
just fucking
And then, like, just shit turds ever since.
Yeah.
what? No.
Yeah.
What was that?
The town was bad.
Yeah.
No,
it wasn't The Village?
The Village.
Village,
the
yeah.
But he
Like-
did like Split and shit too. Huh?
Did he do Split?
He did Split.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, he did. Yeah,
That was
he
a
did.
good one.
They're
Yeah,
good,
but see, that was after
But
he
still,
fell
that
because
was-
he fell off and then came back.
That was kind of the same thing, like the flashlight. Psh, let me hit you with this light. Psh,
Yeah,
and
yeah. It's always
completely-
something. Yeah, it's always something convenient. Yeah. What was it? What was the happening? But what was in the happening?
I don't know, stupid. It was the plants. The
No,
plants.
I know
that
it was the plants, but
they
like,
release gas. They release obviously they release gas. They release oxygen.
Yeah.
That's a gas you breathe. But this time they release a gas
That made
that
you
somehow
angry.
makes you kill yourself.
well, how did they stop it? They just cut down all the trees.
They just stopped being dicks to plants or something like that.
Yeah.
And then, that's what it was. It was
Yeah,
basically the
yeah.
plants were like telling everybody to stop being an asshole to the earth. And they were like, all right.
All right, we'll be nice.
We're sorry, plants. We didn't mean to hurt you.
So it literally was some stupid show.
You got to do it like Mark Wahlberg. What? We're sorry, plants.
What? Plants? He didn't know we're sorry.
I was listening to
We've been sorry the whole time.
I was listening to The Bonfire, just one of Big J. Okerson's podcasts. And he was talking about Mark Wahlberg's old songs, like from fucking...
Like the Mark and the Funky Bunch. Yeah.
And he was just like... they were just calling him like a narc because he was like... He was like, I don't do drugs, and like just rapping about shit about like not doing being natural, like on natural vibes, and just like totally like a good boy.
There was, I remember. Do you remember Sega CD?
And they're just like mocking him, like, don't do drugs, guys.
Do you remember Sega CD?
Sega what?
Sega CD.
No.
So there was an add-on. It was a Sega Genesis, and then there was an add-on that the Genesis would plug into that played DVD-ROMs or CD-ROMs. Mm-hmm. And there was one. It was Create Your Own Music Video with Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. It was the music video for that.
It was on Sega Saturn.
No, Sega Saturn. Before Sega Saturn. And it was basically like you had the whole music video from that whatever Marky Mark that one song he got famous for, and it was like you would just remix the video, but then you didn't really remix it. It was just like camera angles, mm-hmm. And then it was like you can add like sound effects to certain parts, and it was, but like it apparently was huge. It was just remix of music video with Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch.
I wish Spotify would let you like edit songs.
Oh, I wish they would too.
Like, at least let you delete chunks of songs that you don't like. Let me get rid of this part. I don't need this part.
Yeah,
this song. This kind of ruins it. Like Cardi B and this one song. Like, and get her out of here.
Well, no, okay. So, like 18 with a Bullet is on Spotify, right? Uh-huh. But the only version they have on Spotify is the one from. Oh fuck! What movie? It's a movie. It's not
West
a Guy
Side
Ritchie.
Story.
It's not a Guy Ritchie movie. It's one of those. I think it's not Trainspotting.
Mi vida loca.
But it's like at the beginning of the song, there's a phone ringing, and then someone picks up and says, "Hello," and then like the music starts playing, and it's like, I don't need that part. Yeah. Like, can I just skip that part without like listening to the song? Or like, This Is How We Do It with Montel Jordan.
Yeah.
At the end of it, it's like the phone ringing, and it's like, "Hey man, this is your barber. I just want to let you know that I'm listening to this song right now, and it's so fucking dope. And you know we're gonna go hit up the mall real quick, and so I'll hit you back later on, man. You know where I'm at. My number's 949 beep 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 beep. All right, man. Peace." And it's like, it's a long ass voicemail message at the end of the song. It's like, I just want to go to the next song. Like,
yeah, that's why that Kanye music player is cool, because you could do that. You could
just edit each song individually.
Yeah. It's like the little big planet of music players.
Have you heard? Oh god, the band called Pepper. It's called fuck, I can't remember the name of the song now. It's all about dirty hot sex. Why don't you have some dirty hot sex with me?
Oh yeah, I forgot that. That's a good one.
That's a good song. But in the middle of the song on Spotify, it's like
I saw those guys live. They're fucking cool.
They're good. Yeah.
They're good live.
I saw them opening for somebody. I can't remember who now.
They put a lot of energy.
Yeah.
They're good musicians. They sound way better live than their studio shit. I listen to their studio stuff. I'm like, this isn't good compared
to what they did live.
Like the song's almost totally different.
I told you
they fixed all the bad shit about the song.
Yeah, I told you like Cottonmouth Kings. Like seeing them live ruined them for me.
Why? Because they're better live.
No, they're terrible. Terrible live. And they had no fucking energy. Like they were.
I think Pepper ruined
live. Yeah,
because they're so good live.
Yeah.
And their songs are like pale in comparison to how good they are live.
Yeah, to me, Cottonmouth Kings, it was because like they were. To me, it was like, okay, we played they were open. They were the co-headliners of a concert I was going to see, but it's like people were paying to see them, and this was like the most low energy, half-ass. Like they were up on stage and they're doing the songs and they're doing
like that guy that there was a guy that came out before Mark Rebelay that was fucking so bad,
terrible. Yeah.
Really?
They had like two other rappers came out with him. They were bad. And he just had no energy, dude. And he looked like homeboy from. He looked like Dave Chappelle from Nutty Professor. He had like some weird hat like that. Like
oh my god! What the fuck? Yeah, the Dr. Seuss hat. That's fucking funny. No, with the Cottonmouth Kings, it was all four of them on stage, and they're also there. They're like, "Life ain't what it seems."
Oh, I think I remember you. Too.
Just literally, that's what they're doing on stage. Just the hop to the left, hop to the right. And they're like that's what they did. They did like 6 songs, I think it was, and that was it. All 6 songs.
Was the crowd going crazy?
The crowd was going nuts, but they're just
that's fucking weird.
Well, the crowd was singing along. I shouldn't say they were going nuts. The crowd was singing along to the songs, but they were just half-assed.
That's got to be a weird feeling, dude, when there's just like thousands of people screaming for you. Like you do something, you just go like this, and then people are just fucking screaming at you.
Oh shit, he waved! Did he wave at you? Nobody waved.
But if I was the only one in this room, it would have been me.
It's weird when people like hit the pyrotechnics too. Like, fucking crowd goes crazy. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Fucking, wait, it's just pyrotechnics. Why are you cheering?
Yeah,
Why do you get any more hype? It's just fucking fireworks or whatever. Like, just lights.
Yeah.
That was at Mark Robier's concert.
Yeah, it was like he kept hitting the smoke, and the crowd was like, "Oh!"
I was like the first time when he did.
Yeah, the first time because I didn't
Yeah,
expect it because of the
yeah.
flames, and then
Yeah,
but after that you're like,
and then
"Oh,
I was like, oh, there's a fire. Fuck
cool.
yeah, let's go.
he did like the Booker T flames,"
Oh, yeah, nice.
and I was like, "Fuck yeah!" But then after that you're like, "All right, I don't need to cheer every fucking time."
Every time
they
there's
come
flames
out."
go up, yeah. Have you ever seen his live shit when he was like at a restaurant?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
just like at a burger joint.
Yeah.
and there's like fucking
Make your
30
shit up
people
as
in
you
there.
get.
Yeah.
He's just, yeah.
Dude, he's fucking dope. I gotta like
Yeah, what was one he sang us a fucking good song at too? Like it was like, "It's the girls' club." He's like, "What are you guys doing in there? I just want to get in." He's like, "We're just
Oh, yeah, that's
doing
it.
nothing. It's the girls' club." He's like, "But why is only girls allowed in the girls? Because this is the girls' club. You can't come in because it's the girls' club."
Oh shit. That's funny. Let me see if I know this up. You want to talk about the upcoming Call of Duty shit, Gabriel?
Yeah, sure.
So Warzone 2 and Season 1 starts on November 16th, which is 4 days from now. And so, new map is called Al Mazrah.
Al Mazrah.
Al Mazrah, thank you. This is gonna be
El Halal?
this is gonna be a new gulag, new vehicles. You're gonna be able to swim. You're gonna be able to have aquatic combat.
Aquatic combat.
Yeah.
So right now you can swim in the game, but you can't fire any weapons underwater.
You can only shoot your secondary or something else.
Oh, okay.
Or throw knives. Throw
Yeah,
knives.
or the throwing knives. Yeah.
You can throw knives underwater. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? That's like you throw your knife.
It just starts sinking. It just goes like this.
There's special weighted
Stick-
knives, and they
they're-
cut through the water really good. All right.
It's
They're
a
sonic
torpedo
knives.
knife.
Yeah.
Like it's propelled.
They are adding the proximity. I thought they had proximity chat already added, and I was thinking because it's like
No, it was only for Warzone.
That's only for Warzone, yeah. It's because like I was like I've been playing a lot of free for all, like I said, and I was like, oh, I can hear this guy talking. He must be close to me. Then I realized like, wait a minute.
No, free for all, you could just talk to everyone.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. There's no way he's.
You fool. Who the fuck's at your house?
Nobody. And then the map itself for Warzone, or like, do you know the gas cloud? There's gonna be multiple. So sometimes it'll be just one circle.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it'll be 3 circles. Sometimes it'll be 2 circles. It'll change up.
Yeah.
That's which is weird to me because how's it gonna work? Like, what if, I guess they're gonna
Yeah, how does
eventually meet, maybe.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Like I was thinking, it's like
So
okay,
they come back and meet
Okay.
at some point. And
So
you
the
have
circle
to
will move,
You
you
have
have
to
to stay
all get
within-
in that circle. Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
and then and you were saying about the DMZ mode, right?
Yeah, it's so a lot of people are getting all mad because people want to compare it to Tarkov, which is like they call it an extraction mode, where like you go inside on this map. There's a bunch of stuff to loot. There's AI enemies everywhere, and you go in there, you loot your stuff, and you can fight other players if you see other players. But the main goal is to get that stuff out, and then you can use that stuff that you find in extraction to load back into another game, if you want. So normally you jump in, they're only going to give you like a pistol, and and some lethal and tactical. And you have to go out and find your stuff.
Yeah.
And so you can either land in like that, or you can land in like fully kitted if you've gone in a bunch of times and you found a bunch of shit.
Okay.
But if you go in there with your stuff and you die,
You lose
it's
it
gone.
all. Yeah.
You have to go find it again.
And then they added in Warzone, they added strongholds. They're going to be guarded by AI characters.
Fortnite? And they added building.
Yeah, building. No, so there's gonna be areas where like some of the best loot is gonna be like it's gonna be in a fortress and it's gonna be surrounded by AI enemies.
Oh, that's cool.
And like the same like the loot's always gonna be there. So like it's gonna be one of those areas where everyone's gonna be going for it.
Yeah, Fortnite did that.
And then did they really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It's
Couple times.
It's like Simpsons now. Fortnite
Yeah.
did it.
Yeah, Fortnite did it.
Fortnite's the new.
And then they're adding. They're gonna have three.
They're adding Dragon Ball Z characters now.
No, they're
Fortnite did
gonna add Neymar, Messi, and
That's fucking
Some soccer
retarded.
players.
yeah, it's like
They
that.
just jump on whatever's trending, you know?
Yeah, like, soccer's big right
Yeah.
now.
Well,
We're
'cause
adding
World
these
Cup.
short guys. These fucking.
Short guys can be in the army.
Yeah.
Are they still wearing their soccer fucking
No, they have.
jerseys?
No, they're going to be in tactical gear.
That's fucking
Yeah.
stupid. Like, here's
Yeah.
Messi's face. You're like, I guess that looks like Messi.
Yeah,
Who gives a
or it
fuck?
just looks like your fucking guy.
That's fucking retarded, dude.
that's messy.
Uh-huh.
That's
Yeah.
stupid.
I don't know who this guy is.
Yeah, and I guarantee you those guys are
It's Ken
$10 a pop.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Yeah.
That shit's stupid.
That's fucking stupid, dude.
Those things are easily 10 to 15 a
Like,
pop.
that'd be cool if they're
Yeah,
in their soccer
easily.
jerseys
Fuck.
and they fucking kick the ball at your head.
They'll
And you
probably
fucking,
they'll probably have like a skin where like they'll have their jerseys, and then I guarantee you they'll have like a soccer execution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
fucking
They kick something at you. They know what they do is they knock you down and they just kick the shit out of your head.
You just kick your head off your body.
Go!
That would be pretty sick. That'd be pretty fucking sick. Then that would be worth it.
And then
Then
they're
I'd
saying
be like, oh, I get why you put them in there.
like it just became like Mortal Kombat. Where it's just this is ridiculous executions.
I think the execution should be like that.
Yeah, I feel like they should. Some of them are like there was like the one where you would call him the zombie.
Yeah, they are, but it still wouldn't be like graphic or anything.
Yeah, no, it just shows the zombie taking him down, and then the camera moves away. Like
He's getting me.
my favorite one was Price's execution though. Price's had the best, where it was just like the head would
Just smokes
explode.
a cigar.
The zombie gets him and the camera goes away in there. They're fucking. They're just fucking.
just banging him now.
My favorite one's it's one of the guys with a shovel.
Oh
You
yeah,
just get the shit when they're down. Then you just go behind them and you just golf
Yeah.
swing them with the shovel in the
yeah.
head.
I remember on Deadliest Warrior, they were like, "This is the most brutal weapon is the shovel, the tactical shovel.
Tactical shovel?
yeah,
'Cause it's got a
beat
sharp blade.
I think it beat everything for the reason.
Deadliest Warriors.
Yeah, well, because you think about it, because
Close quarter
it's
combat,
useful as a tool.
Yeah.
And it's got one bladed edge, a serrated edge. It's got like a spike on the back.
It's got a lot of leverage on it.
Yeah.
and it's fucking heavy.
It's heavy and it's sturdy.
But
It's
it's not
heavy,
too
but
heavy.
it's like lightweight. So you can fold it up and like carry it in your pocket, and then like it like flips out. Like, yeah, super useful, super versatile.
Yeah.
Oh, and they're saying in the battle pass that like it's an all new battle pass system. So supposedly you can unlock what you want when you want it.
Mm.
So it's like you don't have to wait till level fucking 47 to unlock that gun that you want. Like,
Well, everyone's gonna unlock the guns first.
Yeah,
And then
obviously.
everyone's gonna unlock the best looking skin first.
Yep.
And then not give a fuck about
yeah,
about
anything.
buying your battle pass.
Yeah.
That's
No.
cool though. At least they're like showing an effort to not totally be dick riding the.
Yeah.
fucking
Well, to me, like, okay, like,
microtransactions.
so in Modern Warfare, I bought the Battle Pass 3 times,
Mm-hmm.
and I think I only finished it once.
Uh,
I got pretty far into it, but I only finished it.
It's like 150 levels on it.
I think no, it's only 50.
it's
Was it 50?
100.
Oh, it's 100? No, 100. Yeah,
100.
100.
100.
100.
That shit was a lot of
100.
dedication for that shit.
Yeah, and like, and like the only, and I think the only time I did finish it was because I had like 1 million double XP tokens. Oh no, and then like it was like when you were getting close, you know how they would give you double XP, double battle pass XP. That's what it was.
Yeah.
So it was like near the end of the season, it's like, oh, double battle pass XP. And so I was just like, I just happened to be doing well in those fucking matches. So
Yeah.
I got to, I guess, like, oh shit, I actually finished this one.
I think you maxed out like 2-3 times.
I've prestiged, but I've never maxed out the battle pass
Yeah.
except for that one time.
Yeah, so I bought it and I kept rolling over the points to keep
Yeah,
buying
that's
it.
why-
So I
that's
just
why I
I
kinda
think
was-
I've only prestige like in one Call of Duty ever.
Really?
yeah.
Dude, on Black Ops 1, I
don't-
had like 4 accounts that were 15 prestige. Like, I was
Goddamn.
like, that's all I fucking did.
That's funny. Fuck. let's go ahead and
wrap it up.
Let's go ahead and wrap it up. It's cold as shit, and I'm out of stories. Hold on, let me just make sure I'm out of stories real quick. Peacemaker 2. Oh, Kevin Conroy, man. Fucking
Rest
Batman
in peace.
passed away.
Yeah,
The voice of Batman for many people. Rest in peace. Thank you for the many years of memories with Batman the Animated Series. Fucking the Batman Arkham games. Fucking basically.
Gabriel doesn't like those, so
don't mention
Don't
them.
mention it. But basically, every animated Batman since the fucking early '90s is Kevin Conroy. So sad to hear that he passed away so sudden. He's only 66 years old.
Damn.
Yeah. So, but on that note, don't forget to follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/TheRealPressStart, on Twitters at RealPressStart, on Instagram at TheRealPressStart. Like us, rate us, review us anywhere you get your podcast. On that note, game over.
Welcome to the Peter and Al podcast. Oh, yes, we are back. It is time once again for you to get them headphones in and whip them Peters out. Because it is the Peter and Al podcast with your host, Mr. P. Jr., Chubb Didge, and the infamous Jeezy Weezy, a.k.a. Half Goofa. It's a flying half goofa. Of course it flies. It's a half goofa.
That game, I swear to God, that game is so good. Have you guys voted in the Game Awards?
No.
I went and voted. I voted mainly
I'm
for...
probably not even gonna beat the game before
Yeah.
they come out with the winners of this.
I voted for God of War for a lot of it. I gave...
You even play Elden Ring. How are you gonna vote? How could you have an accurate vote?
I played Elden Ring.
I don't know.
I didn't play much,
It's
though.
a toss-up right now for
you? For Elden Ring?
I voted...
Elden Ring, the structure of the game is like so good, and the physics are so good, and just the combat is like like I don't know, it's just satisfying when you do.
I liked it, but see, to
But-
me, those games are so frustrating to me that I'm not really a big fan of them.
That's part of the gratification. It's like it could be so frustrating, but it can also be like because of that when you
do finally beat it. It's just like,
No, yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, no, there's times where...
yeah, the whole time you're dying to this one enemy, you're like, this game's fucking stupid. It's the worst fucking game ever.
Yeah, you're like,
Once
I don't
you beat
know
it,
why
you're
I
like, this
fucking-
game is a fucking amazing.
Yeah.
yeah, or you're like
I can see that.
or
I can
like
see
yeah,
that.
you lose like fucking whatever, you lose like 50,000 rooms. You're like, fuck this fucking game. I don't know why I bother.
Yeah.
Why do I care?
I played it.
You go through all 7 stages of grief.
It makes you feel all the emotions.
But like the storyline isn't.
I think it is.
The storyline isn't even close, or the cinematics aren't even close to a level that God of War.
The God of War is, yeah. Just that desert alone, where that sandstorm
Yeah,
was.
I mean, just from the opening scene, you're like,
Oh, yeah,
this
that's-
is another level of cinematics.
Yeah.
And it's a different style. It's not
Yeah,
the same
completely
style.
different styles. Yeah. Just like even that. I mean, the fight scene with Thor to me, like
But this Elden Ring was supposed to be written by what's his name?
George R. Martin.
Yeah.
Yep.
Who barely wrote like 10 lines for the This is the
No, it's just like the world lore was kind of like
Yeah. Yeah.
written by him. Less
Yeah.
like the stuff you hear about fucking the king.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
It's like that's George R. Martin.
Yeah.
But it's still pretty like minimal.
Yeah. But that's part of the
That's all.
That's part of the mystery of it too. Like that's like kind of like the thing of the game is like the mystery of what's going on.
Yeah.
Like they just drop you in and you gotta figure shit what's going on. That's what's cool. That's what's really cool about it. And that's kind of what the first God of War had too. Was like you're just in fucking Norse. And you
Yeah,
gotta
but like
figure out
that-
what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
Am I remembering incorrectly? Where in the first God of War, when you found like those rune tablets, didn't Atreus like kind of read like the whole thing,
Or Mimir would tell like a little story or something, right?
Yeah, he would.
Yeah, right now he's just like, okay.
I was like, good thing you learned how to read, brother.
Yeah, that's the only thing that bothers me. I
Yeah.
wonder if it's just because like we've gone back, we've read it already with Mimir and Atreus.
Yeah.
So they're just not
I don't know.
saying it again, or what?
And I feel like some of them
lazy,
are
dog.
really dumb. Like
Yeah.
some of them are really dumb. Like there was one I saw. Oh no, and then the graffiti. Have you like when
Yeah,
it shows
and
you?
it's just like it says patience, and you're like, okay,
Yeah, like okay.
I don't care.
Yeah, like why does it say patience? And then like if you go to the codex, it gives you like a little. Oh, and then like there was one of them was just like, is it a threat? Is it a promise? Who knows? All right, moving on.
Yeah. Yeah, you're like, what's the purpose of this? Other than just to fill a reward thing or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't
Something,
know.
yeah.
I don't even know what you get out of it.
Yeah.
You get some XP or something? I think you get
yeah, you get XP out of them, yeah.
Yeah. I think there was one where I fought like a group of enemies, and then I found one, and it's like danger ahead, and then maybe it's just like, oh, this one's fitting.
Oh, shit.
What'd she do?
I think she's right. I hope it wasn't the soap from the
What's the washing machine?
There was. Have you read any of Cavassier's poems?
Cavassier? Shut up.
Michael agrees. His name is Cavassier.
What?
The poet, Cavassier. Yeah.
Cavassier.
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 I haven't found any recently.
I haven't found any in a while either. But have you read the ones that you read the ones you found?
Yeah.
Have you read the poems yet?
No, but I heard that they referenced the.
Yeah, they're all like. So I found Death Stranding. I found The Last of Us. I found MLB Baseball. What's the other one I found?
Found that one game where the kid.
Oh yeah, Concrete Genie.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that one was glowing like it was. Yeah, like that's kind of cool. Like when you find them, they're kind of like there's like a reference to whatever it is on the scroll.
Yeah. Could you look at the artifact now?
I don't think so.
Like where you rotate it?
No, not that I've seen. Yeah.
I like when they do that in games.
Yeah, when you can just like look at it.
And hide.
That was the one thing though that I remember. I always remember in the Guardians of the Galaxy when you could find stuff and look at it, and like so he would pick it up, and the way like
Oh, yeah, I
he
remember
was just
his hand
like
was-
his hand was be all like
Yeah, all stupid.
yeah.
Oh, I thought it was in the Bethesda game, the Ghostwire Tokyo.
No, that was
Where,
in
like,
it
he would like go like this.
yeah, no, that was in Guardians. He was his hand was all like oh let me flip it over and like no one would flip it over but like he twists his whole arm around.
Oh, I kind of like that at Guardians then, because it's more. It seems like it's more of a joke.
I think it might be.
Like, Peter was just like a retarded.
Yeah, it might be, but
But I thought it was in Ghostwire, so I'm like, why did they do that?
yeah.
So did you guys give your Wakanda review?
No, not yet. We haven't talked about it.
I haven't even talked to you guys about it.
Yeah, I liked it better than the first one.
Better than the first. If I gave the first like a 7, I'd give this like an
Yeah, yeah. It,
So still not that good.
there's
No,
no. It's I think it.
What was I saw that they played a scene. The fights. Remember, and he was like with the hot dog.
8. It wasn't a hot
Oh
dog.
no, it's a carrot. It's a carrot. Yeah,
Oh,
it's a
it
carrot.
was like a little
Yeah, it was
sausage.
It's like a really brown carrot, but
Yeah.
but yeah, it's a carrot.
Oh, it was a sausage.
Yeah, because he bites it at one point. It's like, but yeah, when
I
he
thought it was like a giant Slim Jim or something.
it's like yeah,
Yeah, it did look like it.
like he just had a
I
wiener.
was like, this is ridiculous. What happened? I was like, why is he coming into this very important meeting with
Well,
this
'cause-
fucking sausage waving it around?
Well, because his whole thing is like he rules his own
Yeah.
kingdom, so he just comes in like, let me tell you guys something. This is some bullshit. So speaking of while we're on that,
I don't know. It's just a interesting decision sometimes in those scenes, like the one where on Shaft, the guy's taking a shit. Where he's just taking a shit while telling me
yeah.
go handle that for me. And you can tell he's pinching off his shit right when he says that.
Yeah.
You're like, I get what you guys were going for, but
Yeah.
I didn't need that.
Didn't need that.
But
But you know,
with the carrot, like, I didn't-
it could have been. Maybe he just grabbed it on the it was on the cater on his way to set. He's like, you know what, carrot. I'm gonna walk in with this carrot now. They're really good at making you like side with the villain. Like that's the one
Yeah.
thing, cause like with Killmonger, it's like, you know what, this fucking guy's right. And with fucking Namor, it's like, you know what, this fucking guy's right.
I wasn't too on his side, really.
Really?
No.
I felt
Like I felt like I understood him, but I was like, this doesn't seem like a solution.
Yeah, he was overreacting. Well, same thing with Killmonger. Killmonger's overreacting. It's like he has a point, but that's not how you do it.
That's how all the villains are. They're
Yeah.
always like that. Like like Thanos too. Like we get, like we all see the same. We all see the issue.
Yeah.
But you can't just kill half of everybody.
Yeah. Like, kill off everybody.
Like that's too simple of a solution.
Yeah.
It's not gonna work.
Yeah.
A for effort.
watch that. You gotta watch that episode of What If, because that's basically like Thanos is like, but if we kill off everybody, but like, and everybody's like, but you're killing off everybody. It's like, we get what you're saying, but you're killing off everybody. Right now, there's a controversy. So, I didn't notice it until it was pointed out to me that they digitally removed Namor's fucking cock. He has no bulge.
Oh, so the guy has a massive dick or what?
Well, apparently, like if you see
it just protrudes too much out of the speedo, so I know how to do it.
If you see the behind the scenes trailers, he has like there's a bulge, and then like it's like because like the when there's the explosion, like there's explosions in the background, and he's just there, like he's standing there, and like the behind the scenes, like you can like clearly see there's a bulge, and then in the thing, it's just smooth. He's a Ken doll.
Of course, it's Disney, and it's.
I'll see like.
But I thought the movie was good overall. I felt like they tugged on your heartstrings.
Yeah, no, they did
at the right times.
Yeah,
they didn't like. It wasn't just fucking a sob fest the whole time.
No, I feel like they did two kind of tributes.
They did Chadwick justice.
They did.
Yeah, they kind of did like a on-screen funeral in the beginning, and then the end. There's like a mid credits, sort of like carrying on, like him living on. And actually, I would say three.
Well, so in the very beginning, the Marvel sequence is silent. It's purple and it's all Chadwick. So they did a moment of silence right at the beginning. Then at the end, like she's on the beach and it's just showing pictures of him, silence. And then then they did the funeral for him.
Yeah.
So yeah, he got 3 moments. But they did, again, but it wasn't too much. It wasn't like, oh, Chadwick. It was those 3 moments and they were done. Like just the amount of right amount of time.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Did you notice? In the beginning of God of War when he's fighting Thor, and you think he's gonna die for a second?
Yeah.
Did you think that was kind of a call out to Last of Us 2?
I thought so too. Yeah.
They're like, nah, we're not doing that. That would be ridiculous. Yeah. So we're just gonna kill him.
So here, this is Namor in the film. So actually, this is Namor in the film.
What is that?
Namor with his bulge removed.
With his what?
Bulge.
His bulge removed.
It's just flat.
Yeah. So this is what he actually looks like.
He's flying like in New Zealand, antelope.
A New Zealand.
So
antelope.
they took it off. Like they made it almost concave. And like if you look, it's like it goes in a little. Like.
That's why he had to wear the green trunks so they could easily CGI.
CGI, yeah.
CGI the bulge.
The thing about like Namor's costume is just so ridiculous.
I thought you were saying the thing about Namor's cock.
Is it thick?
If it was just long,
we wouldn't have this issue, but it's really thick.
In the comic book, it's as big as a sea manatees.
That's the name of the episode. As big as a sea
It's prehensile.
But no, it's just basically he's wearing like little.
It takes away from the accuracy of the character. Namor is known for having a prehensile cock that he uses to swim faster, and
he uses it like a propeller.
Yeah.
He just lives behind
He uses it like a rudder. Turn
Like,
sharp.
you know how like when Thor spins Mjolnir before he goes off? That's what Namor has to does with his dick. He just spins around, gets
No,
a
but
bit
he doesn't,
momentum in the
he
water.
doesn't have to grab it and spin it. It just flops back on its own.
He's so fast. He's got wing feet and a huge cock. Huge propeller cock.
Oh shit! I like the way they made his backstory. Like the way they made him.
Made him Mexican.
Yeah, super Mexican. Like even his name, they even changed the like. I forget what his name.
Like my name is Namor.
Yeah,
Because
they called me Niño Sin Amor, and I took that name, and now I'm Namor. Or was it Kukulkan? Kukulkan. He's the winged serpent god. Okay, wait. So he's a winged serpent god, yet they took away his cock.
That took away the most serpent-like thing about him.
Oh shit. There was something else about God of War that Michael maybe want to bring up now. Oh, but no, he hasn't. Never mind. He hasn't got killed yet.
Are we gonna watch this Quantumania?
Yeah, let's watch this Ant-Man Quantumania.
Did you guys see the John Wick trailer?
No. Yes. Oh yeah. Okay. Well,
fire.
let's do Quantumania and then we'll do John Wick.
It's pretty fire.
Yeah, it does look really good. There's Quantumania. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they don't show enough of it yet. But I like that he's back at Baskin Robbins after they fired him for being a criminal.
You know what? I did see this in the movie.
Look at that haircut.
It looks. I mean,
Dude, is that Michael Douglas?
yeah, it is.
Yeah. He's
That
always
was
been
dead.
He's always been a man.
Yeah, he's Hank Pym.
I thought Michael Douglas died.
No.
It looks good.
Yeah. And that's
Yeah, but I'm just impressed that he's still around.
Oh.
Because he had that throat cancer and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, from eating too much pussy.
Yeah.
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Yeah.
Was it Catherine Zeta-Jones?
Yeah. That's what he's married to.
That's what he claims.
Oh, they're still married, right?
I don't know. No, she's with Pete Davidson.
He already broke up with Andy Radikowski.
No, have you seen the one of him? Is Pete Davidson? He's got these. He's got the Infinity Gauntlet, and he's got Ariana Grande, Kim.
Kardashian.
Yeah, he's got all the.
Next is Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Yeah.
And then at the end it's Charlize Theron.
There you go. No, he's
It's
getting
the Mind Stone.
No, oh no, I saw the other one. It was
It'll probably be,
Giselle Bundchen's new karate coach, and it's fucking Pete Davidson with the.
it'll probably be like an
chip.
Angelina, and then I don't know,
Yeah.
maybe like a Jennifer Aniston, just because they're famous.
Yeah. No, it's gonna be J-Lo.
And J-Lo is one of them.
Yeah, no, the one I saw it was.
It's just the ones that the stars bang. Like those are the.
Yeah.
You know, the most famous people.
No, the one that made me laugh was because you know they what's his name is getting divorced. Tom Brady and Giselle are getting a divorce.
Oh,
the bad
he's
guys.
for sure gonna get at Giselle.
Yeah. Well, no, that's what it was. It was like Pete.
She's with her jujitsu coach.
Yeah. Well, that's what it was. It was like her martial arts coach, and it was like a strangely familiar martial arts coach, and it was Pete Davidson with a mustache. He was just like.
Fucking brother, Edagi or.
Yeah. I don't know.
Was that Kang?
That's Kang, yeah. But did you see he had the blue
I like
face?
the actor.
Yeah.
I saw that. He's that down there, right?
Yeah, he had the blue that blue face. I was like, oh shit, he's got the blue face.
What does that mean?
That's just how he looks in the comic.
Oh, okay. So that's the like most evil one, or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, like down there is that's
That
what
one,
Kang's
right?
supposed to look like.
Yeah, that's what he's supposed to look like right there. Yeah.
That's the most brutal Kang right there.
Yeah. So they
It's
gave
King
him
the Conqueror.
they gave
Did
him
he
the
show
blue
up
face.
in Black Panther? I'm not gonna watch it. Or
No,
if I
no,
do
not
watch
sure
it,
about that.
Someone playing a didgeridoo?
I'm boycotting.
You say you're not gonna watch it?
Yeah, I'm boycotting.
Oh, okay. So
So you don't care if we spoil it then?
No, I don't care. If it's spoiled.
Black Panther has a son.
Yeah. And his name is T'Challa as well.
Yeah, so that's one of the ways they pay homage to him as well.
Yeah.
Mm.
So at the end, yeah.
And then they kind of keep him. They kind of keep it. I like someone explained like they kind of keep, like Black Panther, like the original Black Panther because they make the heart-shaped herb
Yeah.
out of T'Challa's DNA.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like
It's still him, yeah.
He is the power.
Yeah, which is very cool, and I like the fact because so Shuri takes over the Black Panther mantle, and
She does all right.
Yeah.
It's just a little off-putting with the CGI because she's like so skinny.
Yeah, so she looks like
So
a
like the
dude.
CGI looks really weird on her.
Yeah,
But other than that, she did pretty good. She did surprisingly well.
and the whole thing with her. So remember how they drink the herb and then they go to the ancestral plane. So like she's going expecting to see her brother, expecting to see her father,
Her mom.
and she gets there and Killmonger. So cuz.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah.
Because she was like in like a super dark place. She was just like
It was all
looking
about
for
revenge and
shit.
And I like the way they teased it, where it's like
Was it Michael B?
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan, and he was like, "Are you going to be honorable like your brother, or are you going to do what needs to be done?" And then that's where it ends. And then like later on, they pay it off, where she's like, "I'm going to do it my way," kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's really good. Like I feel like everything paid off really well, especially like the IGN review had a point where it's like they're trying to make it an honor like to a memorial piece. It's a sequel and they're introducing new characters. Like it has all these things that it has to do, and I feel like the pacing was done well. The story was really well done. I didn't like like I got pissed at Shuri when she was like getting to that dark side of it, and it's just like, and but again it paid off because it gave you that emotional roller coaster of like what the fuck are you doing? And then it's like, oh okay, well you're good then. Like all right, you're good.
I like this actor that they got to play Kang.
Yeah, he's good.
Good actor. So did they have any Kang things?
No, there was nothing.
No.
It
was just all. Seems like the first thing you're gonna see.
It was just all in Wakanda.
All in Wakanda.
Yeah. First thing you're gonna see at Kang is gonna be in Quantumania.
Yeah, but they get into like because what's it called? It's coming. The Thunderbolts, not Thunderbolts. What is it called?
Yeah, Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolts. Yeah. So Julia Louis-Dreyfus, she's basically Nick Fury now. And so she's like they kind of show you.
Oh, is she a bitch too, huh?
Yeah, and they kind of show you. So the guy.
She's like the black chick from DC.
Yeah, Amanda Waller.
Yeah.
She's like Amanda Waller of Marvel, and like I think she's playing it really well. Like she comes off really bitchy and really oh fuck, like oh fuck you. You want to play the John Wick one?
Yeah. John Wick.
So you heard that Lionsgate is shopping around to make a John Wick game?
Oh really?
Yeah. That's one of the stories I had. They're shopping around to make a game. Which
this is what's cool about the John Wicks. These fucking like places they go.
Yeah.
The scenes.
The surround the scene.
And just the way they shoot it.
The lighting.
Yeah. It's really good.
This almost reminds me of that Punisher.
Yeah, I can see that.
This is kind of how that Punisher was. So it's like, see, like all that shit looks so cool. What do we call it? The cinematography.
Yeah. You know what would be cool? Like because this look just watch.
Is that a fucking
hit? Yeah. It's fucking Skarsgård, dog.
They should make.
That guy's such a good actor.
Skarsgård.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know he was so young.
Yeah, right. He looks so different from his brother though.
How old is he?
I don't know.
He looks young as fucking this.
I feel like if they should make the John Wick game like Sifu.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be a perfect like
Sifu with guns.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
That would be badass. And driving. They have to have driving in there at some point and a horse
and dogs.
Yeah, and dogs.
Or like Max Payne.
Yeah, they can make like Max Payne too.
But you need some more hand-to-hand shit.
Yeah.
Seafood mixed with Max Payne.
I guess it'd be like Hitman, right?
No, Hitman's more
Hitman's
like,
more stealthy.
Yeah, it's more.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Because the whole thing is like you don't want anyone to know you were there. Like you get the better score is like if you can get in and like basically make the target kill themselves.
It's more cerebral, that one.
It's more cerebral.
This one he's just coming in and killing everybody.
Yeah. Because this one you don't care about witnesses or not. You're just
trying to survive.
What? Okay, so that scene on the stairs bothers me because they're shooting at him and he's just doing this, shooting back.
He's got a bulletproof suit.
And he's just ducking bullets.
Yeah, he's just ducking bullets and blocking with his arm, like.
Yeah, he does have the bulletproof suit.
But still. And this too.
There's just blank.
They're like point blank at each other.
But not even reacting to the bullets. Yeah, that is kind of.
It's like what? Like what? Like
they did that in like John Wick 2 though, also.
Yeah, I know. That's like one of the things that bothers me. Is like you're point blank.
You know what bothers me too? I God of War. When you when you kick that stupid shield that blocks you from grappling up to a ledge. The only thing stopping you is that stupid fucking shield.
Yeah,
They couldn't come up with something better.
Yeah.
You just kick off this stupid fucking shield.
Yeah.
Pisses me off every time.
Yeah. It's like
I see that stupid shield up there, like
the
that's what's stopping me from just going. That's kind of in all the games. It's like
there's always something. Yeah.
Well, but it's like he's does all this crazy shit all the time, but
Yeah.
like there's like a pile of rubble stops him from going this way, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
He's like, I guess we can't go over there. Fucking pile of rubble. But he'll fucking kill Boulder with his bare hand, or like they'll literally like throw each other like miles.
Or he rips the doors open all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like so like that little shield, like the blades of chaos can't melt through it and just rip it down. Like
Yeah, exactly.
Or even just wrap around and
Yeah.
just post it.
Yeah, he like cuts shit with those things all the time.
Yeah.
Those fucking anchors that were on that big whale. He just
like cuts them like what the
yeah,
hell?
pretty easily.
like butter.
Yeah, and he can't get this. He has to go out there and kick it off. The fuck? Who put those there too? They specifically, I was like, they specifically right. These are to stop Kratos, dude. We need
Kratos is coming.
like some
Yeah,
master fucking blacksmith designed them specifically just to stop Kratos.
Yeah.
You see what it is? Kratos' wife put those there to say that it's not time to go there.
Oh,
Yeah.
more secrets.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, okay, so what did you like? Okay, I don't know if Sony has any like connections to any theme parks, but I need to go on the God of War log ride. When you go into the mine,
Yeah.
you just go on that log. I was just like,
Yeah, that was pretty
like
cool.
this is so cool.
Yeah. That was pretty cool. I was thinking that too.
Yeah,
The graphics are so amazing. The particle effect.
yeah. I mean, everything on that thing is so yeah. But yeah, that log ride was like, because like the cave, like that cave, like yeah, it's huge, but you could build that. Like you could make that in fucking Disneyland. Like someone needs to get on that, make that log ride.
The God of War log.
The God of War log ride. Him and Atreus could be at some point just boy. Oh, have you noticed that he doesn't call him boy at all in this one?
I haven't noticed.
Yeah, no, he doesn't call him boy.
Yeah. Because of Atreus.
Atreus.
Because everybody was signing shit.
Well, I think too the whole thing is like he's
growing up.
He's grown up. Yeah, he's not a child anymore, and like Kratos is kind of he respects him more and he's giving him more freedom.
Yeah.
So, you want to see? You guys want to hear the Game Award nominees before we? Not all of them. I'll just give you the big ones.
You said that last year, and
Yes,
you
I
kept
know,
going
I
through
know.
all of them.
Yeah. We had to stop him. Like, what do you?
I'll do.
That was before we realized we were ever
In the second
Yeah.
place.
That was before we realized the second place
Yeah,
existed.
I'll do like Game of the Year. I'll give you best narrative, best directing, and then
Just do game of the year.
all right. Well, Game of the Year.
I don't even care about these awards to begin with. Like, who cares? What are these? Who's even giving these awards out anymore?
Jeff Keighley, man.
Yeah, who the fuck? Who gives a fuck?
The
Like,
Game Awards is it's like IGN, it's Kotaku, it's like the big like.
but like just award shows. Period. Like, who cares?
Yeah, no, I agree, but I
Like,
mean,
you're never gonna agree with who wins.
to me the reason I watch the Game
and then
Awards
even
is
if
for
you're
Game
like-
Awards is sort of like its own a new E3 because they
Yeah.
show so many new.
they
games.
show so many trailers. I was gonna try to get us
It's
tickets
less
for
about the awards and more about those trailers.
it. Yeah, I was looking into getting us tickets for it because it's right here at the Microsoft Theater in LA.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, but the
Sold
tickets, no, it's not sold out. But the tickets are $130. It's like I was like, you know what? If they're not,
like, I wouldn't even watch that at home.
yeah. Well, no, I mean, I'm gonna watch it, but like,
Sounds
it's like,
boring,
I'm curious to go see it live.
It sounds boring.
Cause and like you get like gifts and swag and shit.
You get
from going.
swag.
You get swag and games and shit.
Do
So
you?
yeah,
What do you get?
last year they gave
You
away.
get a whole Xbox.
I think last year that was the year before that they gave an Xbox.
I don't know about Game Awards. I know they did that at like E3 or whatever.
The Game Awards gave you something. It was like, oh shit. No, I think they gave you VR. They gave the Quest.
For $130?
Huh?
For $130?
Yeah, but you don't know what you're gonna. You don't know. Like you might. We might just go and get a fucking
backpack?
pull string bag and like.
A couple posters.
Yeah.
A koozie.
Yeah.
I hate koozies, dude. Who uses koozies?
You know what? I tried using a koozie. Like, didn't we get one at the PlayStation?
Yeah, we have those.
Yeah. Not the water bottles, but the koozie.
Yeah, they gave us a koozie.
Yeah, and I tried using it for a while. And it's like, as I'm drinking, it's fine. But then, like, once the can is empty, you're trying to pull it out. You're just like crushing it.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, they gave us the water bottle, and then inside.
Water bottle's sick.
They also
Yeah.
gave us a bag, didn't they?
yeah, a bag.
And then inside that bag, there was a koozie.
Yeah. All right, so Game of the Year is Plague Tale, Requiem,
Mhm.
Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, Stray, and Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Stray is a really good game.
Yeah.
I really like it.
It is. But is it God of War? Elden Ring
it's not God of War. It's not God of War. It's not Elden Ring.
Is it even Horizon level?
I liked it better than Horizon.
It's
more interesting than Horizon.
Yeah,
they're definitely more interested. Like,
see, I think a lot of people sleep on it because it's a cat. You're a cat, and it's like very like. But it's
not
like,
just about the cat.
Yeah, it's not just. It's about the world itself.
Journey.
Yeah, the journey, learning what happened to the society, and it's really interesting.
It seems like this has been a slow year. It's probably because of COVID, dude.
Yeah, it could be.
Like this is not a good year. Like those games. Those are good games, but like, there's only like a couple bangers. Yeah, well, I mean they're all probably bangers, but it doesn't seem like high level stuff like it used to.
Yeah. I'm going to show you guys the best fighting game.
Well, I heard Plague Tale was really good.
I've heard,
yeah.
But see, that's one of those games that I won't play just because, like, I don't want to be depressed. I don't want to be sad.
I tried to play the first one, and it's like the first thing is like they already like the dog dies, so you're already like, okay, you guys are already making me sad. But then by the time you're already like another 20 minutes in, you don't even give a fuck about the dog anymore because so much more sad shit.
Yeah, like so much sad.
It's gotten so much sadder.
Yeah. there was a book I was reading. I can't remember what it was. Like it's about this kid.
It's almost like a scary movie, like
yeah,
or a scary video game. Like it's fun,
but yeah,
it's cool. I want to play it, but when it comes down to it, I'm like.
Yeah,
it's like, I don't want to go outside when it's nice and sunny.
Have a good time.
Yeah. Like there was a book I was reading about this. Like I forget what it is, but this kid, he's like from the slums. He becomes an assassin. Yeah. But like in the opening, it's like he's from the slums. His parents are dead. His best friend gets beaten and raped. Like she's like the most beautiful girl, but she in the slums. And someone just like they call her Dollface. She's so beautiful. But then they beat her.
What is this?
It's some book I was reading.
Demon Slayer.
And like they beat her so viciously that her face is deformed for life. Like this is the first chapter of the book. Yeah. And I'm like, you know what? I'm good. I don't need to read the rest of this book. Like, this is way too goddamn sad. I'm good.
I don't like sad. I don't like sad shit anymore. Even like sad music.
Yeah.
Some sad music.
Yeah. I was gonna show you guys the best fighting game real quick. Which some of these, so DNF Duel, which I'd never heard of, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Best what?
Fighting games. King of Fighters 15, Multiverses, and Sifu.
Sifu wins?
Yeah, Sifu, right?
Fighting game?
Yeah, fighting game.
I thought that's like versus.
That's what I thought too, but they got Sifu on.
Yeah, but if Sifu's in this lineup, Sifu wins.
Sifu wins, yeah.
I think it's not Guilty Gears. Didn't Guilty? No, that came out last year.
That came out last year, yeah.
I heard that one was pretty good. I haven't played it.
Yeah, Guilty Gears usually.
But I heard that they have some new coding to their fighting game or the.
Yeah, supposedly the flow is so much.
Or that makes the online competitive version of it so much better.
Yeah. There's
I guess they had to do something with online gaming that makes it not.
Yeah, because like Mortal Kombat, fuck Mortal Kombat online. Like I'm not. I mean, I'm pretty decent at Mortal Kombat, but I play online and
Yeah, I tried playing online.
I can't even the lowest ranked guy. I'm like, this guy's just demolished me.
They just do an unstoppable combo.
Yeah.
It's like you can never get out of it.
Yeah. And I was like, what the fuck? Hey, let's take a quick break and then we'll come back after a word from our sponsor.